Hello guys, welcome back to class. Yes, we continue from where we stopped in the last class. If you have not watched the video on how the pattern was made, please go watch the video of how we made the pattern of this loafer shoe. Alright, so this is the pattern as you can see in my hand. Yes, we'll be drawing the pattern on this leather that is here, and this is the upper pattern. Yes, that's the upper pattern. You can see very clearly. We drew this in our previous videos. Go to my playlist and watch everything, and that is the upper design. We're going to be fitting it into that section, and that's so to make bigger the design, and that's the back strap. You can see clearly there. All these patterns are very important, so let's just put them aside and we'll begin to draw the pattern. But before we draw the pattern, we're going to look for the place that is neat and doesn't have any dents or any defects. We're going to look for a place there that's fit in so that we'll not waste our materials. It's very important that you use the place that you can easily use for your work, if you need the softness or the thickness. Your leather should be able to give you that. So I'm looking for that place, and this is the place I found, and I'm doing that currently. So I'll be marking it with my marker and place it very well. Make sure you hold it very well. Then you can start marking. As you can see, I'm marking it around, holding it very well. You can place, in case you have something you can place on the pattern. If your pattern is not strong, this pattern is very light cardboard, so you can just place something on it. But for me, I'm just holding it with my hand and marking it around carefully. So once I'm done marking this, I'm going to also mark the other leg. Remember that when you're making a shoe, you're making a pair of shoe, both right and the left leg. So this particular side is the upper design where I'll be placing it. Now to get this, you can punch it out, or you can just place this on it like this. So once you just mark it round, then it will come out. So because I'm doing a freehand sketching pattern, I'm just going to show you the way I place it without even marking. So, but first of all, let's mark the other leg out. So I'm looking for the place where it will fit in, and it was without wasting my leather. I'm always particular about managing my leather, yes, because when you're marking, you don't just want to mark anyhow. These leathers are a bit pricey, so you need to, especially when you're using genuine leather. I use genuine leather for my work. I do not use synthetic, so that's why I'm always very careful when marking. All right, so we mark this round also the same way we mark the other leg. The same thing you do to this leg, that's what you do to the other leg, which is very, very simple. All right, that is the marking, making sure that the marker gets everywhere. Then we can move forward a bit, and we're still going to mark the back strap. So we're going to pick up the pattern for the back strap. I just know that the back strap, you have to look for the place whereby it will fit in. So let me just pick up the back strap pattern for you guys. This is the back strap pattern, and I'm going to look for a place where I'm going to place it that it will fit in, and without infringing into the upper that I marked there. So I think this place is a very good spot for me, and the pattern already has an allowance for folding, so there's no need for me to leave any allowance in it already. So if there was no allowance, that's when I'm going to put allowance, but I already placed the allowance for folding there. All right, so we mark this, then look for another place. This place will not be okay. I'm going to look for in between. Okay, I think this in between the upper I drew, that there's a space there, and I'm going to use that as my second side to mark. Yes, that place is more befitting. All right, so we're going to mark this. Just mark it carefully. Make sure you're holding it very well. Do not let it shift. Once it shifts, it affects your pattern, and you don't want that to get your work messed up. All right, so once we are done with that, then we're going to start cutting. To start cutting, I'm going to make sure that all the necessary places I need to mark is shown. Now, for this one, this is the upper, and I want you to know that I'm still going to mark this on this another leather that has a design. This design leather, I love it so much because that's what I'm going to be placing at the center of my design. So to bring out the beauty of the shoe. It's not going to just be a plain shoe all through. All right, guys, are you watching till this time? I hope you have clicked on the like button. If you have not liked this video, make sure you like, share, comment. If you have any question to ask, I will definitely respond. So for this, I'm going to just place it on it, and it's going to bring out the left and right, which is very simple. Then right now we're going to start cutting. Now we start cutting. We're not leaving any allowance because we already have our allowance drawn with the pattern. So we just cut straight on the line. The only place I leave a little allowance is the back stitching, which I just gonna leave like 0.2 allowance at the back for the back stitching. That's back seaming, and you cut strictly on the line. So you can see me cutting here on the line, but this is how I'm gonna cut on the line throughout the whole cutting, and I'm going to make sure that my hand is straight. So once you're done cutting, you just check it out to see that everything is well cut out, and you just place your leather on one side. Then we're gonna cut the middle part that we want to place on the leather. So we bring out all the parts of the leathers and just arrange them together. That's what I'm trying to do here. And don't worry about those folded parts. They're gonna be stretched when I'm lasting, so there's no issue with that. Even when I place the upper on it, you're gonna see that it's gonna stretch. So this pattern here, that's the upper side. I'm going to place at the middle. Then that's what I'm going to mark on this design leather. I call it the design leather. And this is, you can see I'm looking for a perfect spot where I'm going to mark from. And I'm going to mark from this part. Yes, I love this side. So once I mark it, I'm going to use my marker to mark it around. Make sure that it doesn't shift. And hold the cardboard paper you're using, or any paper you're using, hold it firmly. That's the paper that you're using for your pattern. Hold it firmly or place something on it like I said earlier on. Then you're going to cut out the second leg also. Or you can decide to do a left and right for this one in case you don't know how to place it. You can decide to just use left and right. And once you do a left and right, you can write on it one leg right and the other leg left, if you don't know how to do a placement. But for me, I'm going to decide that when I'm lasting. It is very easy for me to indicate. All right, so this is how you mark it around. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut outside the line first. Now that's because I want to be able to cut it very well comfortably, because I'm still going to cut on the line too, but let me just cut it outside the line first. Then we can start cutting on the line. So we start cutting on the line here. The same thing we did here. We're just going to cut round like we did for our normal upper. Make sure that you watch this video over and over again. I'll see you in the next video.